Welcome everyone, Bob here, and you guessed it, I'm outside and I'm sitting on my driveway. It's such a beautiful Saturday morning in May. I couldn't resist. Today's workout is called knees, hips, low back, floor exercises for seniors. We're going to warm up by getting down and getting up. So I want you to stand in neutral here with your feet shoulder width apart. Here I go. Hinge at the hips, legs are straight, touch the floor. Put my palms down maybe, nope. Step back to realign my feet. Now my palms will go down, slowly bring my knees down, and I'm here. Push my hips back, put my heels down, bring my feet forward, and slowly come up. Just warming up here. Last time. So once I get my fingers on the floor here, I'm going to step back a little bit instead of hopping back. Put my palms down, knees come to the mat, and here I am. And now we're ready for the floor exercises. Let's begin with our knees first. One leg is going to be straight, and the other leg is going to be bent, and our arms are going to be behind, and we're going to use those for supporting our upper body. So with your foot flexed on your straight leg, I want you to imagine you're pushing your knee into the floor, or the driveway in this case, and hold it there. Okay, you're using your mind-body connection to get that knee on that straight leg pushed in to the floor. Flex the foot. And relax. Let's switch sides. So this one is bent, my foot's flat. This one is straight. My arms are supporting my upper body. Flex the foot on the straight leg. Use your brain and push that knee into the floor. Hold it there. Okay, switch sides again. This leg is straight, the foot's flexed, sitting up nice and tall, and push the knee into the floor. To do that, I'm using my hamstrings on the back of my upper leg, my quads on the front of my upper leg. I'm squeezing my bum muscles, my glutes, pushing my body forward with my arms, so I'm sitting up nice and tall. Switch sides. Lots to think about. Push it into the floor. We're holding it for about 10, and this is the third time. You can hold it for 20 as long as you want. You can do it as many times as you want. You can do it anywhere you want, as long as you follow the rules here. Right, Twyla? You have to follow the rules, don't you? Yeah, you do. She's just excited about being outside and at the front of our house. She's usually in the backyard. She's afraid of most things. And she's going to stay with me today. Okay, exercise number 2 for the knees. We're going to straighten one leg and bend the other one for support. Get our arms in the right position, sit up nice and tall. And when we're ready, with a flexed foot here on this straight leg, we're going to lift it off the ground a little bit and hold it. Keep it straight. Okay. Straighten the other one. Are you there, Twyla? Yep. Okay, one is bent. Flat foot, arms at the back, sit up tall. And flex the foot on the straight leg and lift it up. Even a little bit. Keep breathing normally. Okay, here we go with this side again. Posture, posture, posture. We want everything in the right position before we do the exercise. Whoops, I forgot this side. Okay, here we go, up. In my case, I seem to be able to get this one a little higher on this side. I guess the muscles that I'm using to do that are in better shape. Sit up tall. And other side. And here we go. This side isn't as strong for me. It's very important that you sit up straight. Okay, last time on each side. This is a knee exercise. Your knee will be strong if your quads are strong, your hamstrings are strong, and your glutes are strong. And of course, your low back. Just 10 seconds on this one. Good work. The third knee exercise is doing a side plank, but instead of lying all the way down, we're going to rest on our forearm. We're going to line up our shoulder with our hips and our knees. Twyla knows the routine. She's been here and done this many times. She's enjoying the outside. Okay, notice how my legs are stacked on top of each other. I'm going to lift the one on the top up, point my toe toward my head, which is hard to do, but I'm flexing my foot, and push my heel away from my body. So I don't have to be way up here, and I don't have to be even halfway up. Just as long as it's off my body and my leg is straight and everything's lined up. Shoulders, hips, knees, leg up, flex your foot, and push your heel away. Just for 10 seconds. Other side. Don't go far, Twyla. Don't go far. Lined up. Lift the leg. Push the heel away. Flex the foot. Make sure you're lined up. Shoulders, hips, knees. Just for 10 seconds. Other side again. Twyla, stay with me. Good work. I think we did it 3 times. We need strong hips too, so I'm going to lie down on my back. Put my head on the mat, arms at my side, lift my legs up so that they're at 90 degrees at the knee, flex my feet, and then I'm going to take my legs, keeping them in that position, to the one side, and bring my arms to the other side, looking straight up. And then the other side. Keep the legs at 90. Working the hips. And again. And again. Both of my shoulder blades are touching at all times. Trying to keep my legs at 90 degrees with the feet flexed. Got that? Hip exercise number 1. Hip exercise number 2. Hands behind the head. My thumbs are on my neck. So my arms are not up like this, they're really, really wide, so I'm pushing the elbows down, and I'm going to bring my legs into my chest and lift my head up off the ground, pushing my elbows down. Don't forget to breathe. Relax, switch over. So, pull my legs into my chest, lift my head straight up, push my elbows down, and try to breathe normally. I'm holding these positions for approximately 10 seconds. Good. Number 2 here. Up, up. Keep your chin off your chest. Right, Twyla? Are we doing it right? There's a bird, and I think it's a grackle, and it's cracking and crowing and squawking at Twyla. One more time. Hip exercise number 2. And the third exercise is legs are bent, feet are flat, arms are on at my side. I'm going to lift my hips up. Try to line up my shoulders with my hips and my knees in a nice straight line like that. Relax. Again. Stay here, Twyla. Stay with me. She's wanting to be on camera too. And up. Get your hips nice and high to line up your shoulders with your hips and your knees. One more time. Good work. And we'll finish off with the low back. 3 exercises for the low back too. The first one, you're going to lie on your back again with your legs bent. This time you're going to put your hands underneath your low back. Make sure they're right where the arch is in your back, not on your hips, right underneath. Keep the arch in place. Okay, got it? Good. One leg is bent, one is straight. The one that's straight is flexed at the foot. It's got the knee pushing into the ground like we did before. It's got your bum on that side really, really tight. And when you're ready, you're going to lift just your head a little tiny bit off the ground or the pillow or the floor. Nothing else moves. And rest. Okay, straight leg, knee into the ground, foot flexed, squeeze your butt. And when you're ready, just your head comes up a little tiny bit. Keep your chin off your chest. Relax. And again, tighten up, lift up. Breathe normally. So your head doesn't have to come up very high. Your elbows are touching, your hands are underneath your arch, and your foot is flexed, and you're pushing your knee into the ground. Relax. That's 3 times on that side. Let's do 3 times on the other. Okay, so One leg is bent, foot flat, other one is straight. As soon as your leg is really tight, all the way from your foot up to your bum, you lift your head for 10 seconds, relax. Here we go again. And the third time. Good. Exercise number 2. This is for the low back. Get in the table position. Your hands are below your shoulders, your fingers are spread. Just keep your wrists right below your shoulders. Okay? And your knees are shoulder width apart. Now find your neutral spine there. So do a cow and a cat until you find the middle. There's the middle for me. Good. One arm straight out. The opposite leg with the toe on the ground, straight out, and hold it. And you're ready? The other side straight out. Opposite leg with the toe. Keep that hand below that shoulder. This is a low back, lumbar spine strengthening exercise. Level 1. Keep thinking about your position. Arm is straight out. Spread those fingers. Reach as far as you can. The opposite leg is straight with the toe touching, and this shoulder is above this wrist. Just 10 seconds. Spread those fingers. Sometimes 10 seconds can be a long time. Focus. And exercise number 3. You might say, hey, we did this. Not quite. So I'm going to rest, side plank, resting on my forearm. Okay? When you're ready, we're not lifting the leg, we're lifting the hip, working our back, and pushing our hip forward. So sometimes when you lift your hip here, it's back too far. You want to push it forward, right? You're like this, or maybe like this, or maybe like this. You choose the position. Just push your hip forward. And relax. Here we go again. Shoulders, hips, knees, legs are stacked. Push down with your feet. Push down with your forearm. Lift those hips. Bring your hip forward. Maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Just one more on this side. Here we go. Push your hips forward. And we're going to finish off with the other side. And then we will have done our 3 exercises for our low back. Stack the legs. You ready? Push, lift. Push the hips forward. Just 10 seconds. Rest. Rest. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 for good luck. And those are the 3 exercises for our low back. So we're going to finish off with a stretch, just one stretch. So sitting down, bringing our heels in as close as we can and going around the outside and bringing our legs right together. And when I do that, I squeeze with my arms. So that works my back and my shoulders. When I pull my legs in like that, see? Squeeze in, right. And then I'm going to push my hips forward to straighten my upper body up a little bit. So I'm sitting up nice and tall. Here comes a big truck down my street. And it's a big one too. You can't see it, but I think it's one of those sod trucks. Everybody's getting new grass. As long as they don't put those chemicals on it, I'll be okay with that. Anyway, so I'm pulling my legs together, pushing my hips forward so that I get my upper body nice and straight, and then I'm going to push my chin into my chest, keeping my chin on that ledge, resting it on a ledge, and pushing it back into my neck. And this is the stretch. Just breathe normally. Should we hold it longer than 10 seconds? Well, I think we already have. My feet are together, my arms are working really hard to pull my legs in, stretching out my shoulders and my back, my hips, push my chin into my chest, keep my chin on the ledge. Like that's 30 seconds. Can we hold it for another 30 and then we're done? Should hold a stretch for 2 minutes to get the most benefit from it. Whatever the position is, whatever the body part you're stretching. What a glorious day today. I thought it was going to be another one of those cold days with no sun and lots of rain and drizzle and dampness, but nope. That's it, folks. We can relax. Relax everything. Thanks for coming. See you next time.